You are who you are in times of adversity. And the difference between winners and losers is their perspective on how they deal with adversity. That makes sense? Losers, when they see adversity, they submit, they surrender, right? When winners see adversity, they look at it as a chance to show how great they are.
Cheers.
You guys doing all right?
Cheers.
All right. Today is Tuesday. All right, I like that. I like that. Now, yesterday, did we have any bell ringers?
Okay.
All right. All right, go ahead and ring your bell, Miss Lady. Okay, go ahead. So what was working for you yesterday?
Even though I was out, I knew I still had to hit my goal. I wasn't gonna let my sickness, beat me.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
I know I still had a goal to maintain and whatnot, So I had to come back like Jordan, after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Juice by Dawn. All right, give it up. You good to go? Any gong ringers? All right. All right. All right. What was working for you yesterday?
Loving the situation that you're in because you're not going to be there forever. So these are one of my final months in the field as an assistant manager. I just got here. So I'm loving the situation I'm in because I know I'm not going to be here forever.
Juice, all right. All right, go ahead, spin.
Breakfast. Party.
Okay, you got breakfast. Okay, cool. All right. So, by a show of hands, who all like into sports? Who's all into sports? Was it football, basketball? Basketball.
The old NBA.
The old NBA, not the newest soft. Who's you guys like favorite athlete?
Kobe. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, okay. Lamar Jackson from the crib, he where from? Usain Bolt, okay. Now the people now raise your hand if you don't really watch sports. Let me just shine. Now raise your hand if you guys had like a favorite superhero growing up.
Spider-Man. Let's go.
You said that quick. You said that before you said the football player. That's crazy. So yours was Spider-Man. Who else? What was you guys?
Tony Stark.
Batman, Tony.
Tony Stark and Batman.
Okay. So what you guys think is the difference between like athletes who perform, who we consider like the greats, than athletes who don't?
Consistency.
Passion.
Mentality.
Okay, that's one. Now, when you guys named your favorite superhero, right? What made the superhero?
Reputation.
Is it the power or is it the story?
The story. Zero excuses.
The power.
Right. Now, there's so many layers that we can peel back, but the one I want to kind of focus on and hone in on, right? And the difference between losers and winners is their ability to deal with difficulty.
Cheers.
Right? Adversity, right? Sometimes in life, 'cause life is going to always be life. Sometimes life be life, sometimes, don't it? So it's going to always happen, right? But you are who you are in times of adversity. And the difference between winners and losers is their perspective on how they deal with adversity. That makes sense? Losers, when they see adversity, they submit, they surrender, right? When winners see adversity, they look at it as a chance to show how great they are.
Cheers.
That's very, very different, right? And so I didn't hype Dom up to, when she came up because I wanted to kind of brag on her now. So yesterday, for the past 2 days, she was sick.
Not juice.
She said she had flu. We don't know what she had, her and TQ, right? And so yesterday she calls me, she texted me, we called on the phone. She called me on the phone, and then she texted me, and she asked me for the pin of the list and whatever it is. And so in our chat, anytime she like saying like Kobe, I know that she kind of like rung a bell, right? But this time she sent like the GIF, the Michael Jordan, and it's when he had the flu. Right? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, so you got 2. And she's like, no, I'm working on my 3rd one now. I said, all right, well, don't put the GIF in there until you actually get 3. Right? And then now I think I got a text at almost 8 o'clock at night, oh, the 3rd one is done.
Juice.
Right? And so when you look at that, she was sick and she wasn't here. She could have just laid in her bed, just like somebody else did. But she chose not to. She chose to win anyway. That's the difference between people who decide to be great and people who don't. Right? And so today is going to rain.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And by a show of hands, how many of you guys are going to let the rain be the excuse on why you don't perform? By a show of hands, how many of you guys are going to be the rain is going to be an excuse of why you win? That's the difference of mentality. Right? Because the whole goal of the management training program is for you guys to grow to a point where you can manage your office. And in life and in business, things don't always go perfect. Right? But it's how do you deal with the difficult times? How do you deal with the roadblocks? Right? That shows you who you are to yourself.
Juice.
Right? Some of you guys who all, when they was a kid, always wanted to like do something like great. If you want to do something great and you want to be remembered, you have to go through difficulties.
Juice.
When we think about the people that we talk about years later after their death, right? The biographies, the documentaries, it's the story of what they overcame to become who they became.
Juice.
That makes us want to read the book or watch the documentary. That makes sense?
Juice.
And so sometimes we don't realize that adversity is a gift. That makes sense? That's how I always looked at it. Anytime I ran into any difficulties, I always looked at it as a gift. This is a chance to show that I am who I think I am. That makes sense?
Juice.
And the more as something happened and I overcome it, that's how I build resilience. That's how I build mental toughness. Right? We can't ask to say, hey, I want to be resilient. I want to have mental toughness, but I don't want to go through difficulties. And that's the recipe in order to become mental tough, to have mental toughness or to be resilient. That makes sense? Yes. And so like I said today it's going to rain. And I think for the rest of the week it's going to rain, right? Mm-hmm. But that should not be the reason why you cannot go out there and hit your goals. That makes sense? Yes. You have winners and you have losers. Winners always find a way to win. And losers always make an excuse to lose.
Cheers.
That makes sense? Yes. So if you guys by a show of hands, who's going to win today? Y'all going to win today? So tomorrow, I'm going to see more bell ringers. Tomorrow, I'm going to see more gun ringers. Juice? All right. Russ out here leaves in office.